Good morning and welcome to video lecture on Raoult's law. Before discussing Raoult's law, we first see what is vapor pressure. All liquids have a tendency for evaporation. If the intermolecular forces of attraction are weak, the liquids evaporate readily and are called volatile liquid. For example, ethyl acetate, ethyl alcohol. But in lubricating oil, due to strong intermolecular attraction, are slightly volatile. The gaseous state of substance is called vapor. The molecules of vapors are in continuous random motion. They collide with each other, with the walls of the container and also with surface of liquid, and return to liquid state. After some time interval, equilibrium is reached between two phases of substance, liquid and its vapor. The vapor pressure of a substance is defined as the pressure exerted by the gaseous state of that substance when it is in equilibrium with the solid or liquid phase. Vapor pressure of liquid solutions. Liquid solutions are formed when solvent is a liquid. The solute can be a gas, liquid or solid. Here we discuss the properties of only binary solution, that is solution containing two components. First, liquids in liquids and second, solids in liquid. Vapor pressure of liquid solutions. The French chemist Francois Raoult gave the quantitative relationship between them. The relationship is known as Raoult's law, which states that for a solution of volatile liquid, the partial vapor pressure of each component in the solution is directly proportional to its mole fraction present in the solution. Consider a binary solution of two volatile liquids 1 and 2. When taken in a closed vessel, both the components 1 and 2 would evaporate and equilibrium would be established between vapor phase and liquid phase. The total vapor pressure at this stage, P total and P1 and P2 are the partial vapor pressure of two components 1 and 2 respectively, and X1, X2 are the mole fractions of component 1 and 2 respectively. Thus, P1 is proportional to X1. So, P1 is equal to P1 naught X1, where P1 naught is the vapor pressure of pure component at the same temperature. For component 2, P2 is proportional to X2. So, P2 is equal to P2 naught X2, where P2 naught is the vapor pressure of pure component at the same temperature. According to Dalton's law of partial pressure, the total pressure will be sum of partial pressures of components of solution. So, P total is equal to P1 plus P2. Substituting the values of P1 and P2, P total is equal to X1 P1 naught plus X2 P2 naught is equal to 1 minus X2 P1 naught plus X2 P2 naught is equal to P1 naught plus P2 naught minus P1 naught into X2. Conclusion: the total vapor pressure over the solution related to mole fraction of any one component. Second conclusion: total vapor pressure over the solution varies linearly with the mole fraction of component 2. The total vapor pressure over the solution decreases or increases with increase of mole fraction of component 1. Vapor pressure of solutions of solids in liquid. For example, glucose, urea, cane sugar in water Some physical properties of solution are different from pure solvent for vapor pressure. In pure liquid, the entire surface is occupied by molecules of the liquid. If a non-volatile solute is added to a solvent to give solution, the vapor pressure of solution is from solvent alone and is found to be lower than that of the vapor pressure of pure solvent at the same temperature. In the solution surface has both solute and solvent molecules. Therefore, mole fraction of surface covered by solvent molecules gets reduced and vapor pressure is also reduced, and this decrease in vapor pressure of solvent depends on quantity of non-volatile solute. General form of Raoult's law. For any solution, the partial vapor pressures of each volatile component in the solution is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Liquid-liquid solution can be classified into ideal solution and non-ideal solution. Ideal solution. The solution which obeys Raoult's law over the entire range of concentration are known as ideal solution. Properties. The enthalpy of mixing of pure component to form the solution is 0. Second, volume of mixing is also 0. For example, solution of N-hexane and N-heptane, benzene and toluene. Non-ideal solution. When solution does not obey Raoult's law over the entire range of concentration, it is called non-ideal solution. The vapor pressure of solution is higher or lower than the predicted by Raoult's law. If it is higher, exhibit positive deviation, and if lower, negative deviation from Raoult's law. Azeotropes. Some liquids on mixing form azeotropes, which are binary mixtures having same composition in liquid and vapor phase and boiled at constant temperature, and it is not possible to separate the components by fractional distillation. Types of azeotropes. First, minimum boiling azeotropes, and second, maximum boiling azeotropes. Solutions show large positive deviation from Raoult's law. Example, ethanol water mixture. And second, solutions show large negative deviation from Raoult's law. For example, nitric acid and water. So, in our today's lecture, we have discussed about introduction, vapor pressure of liquid-liquid solution, vapor pressure of solid in liquid, Raoult's law, types of solution, azeotropes. Thank you.